Typically speaking, we advise people to really provide a kind of a good 9 to 12 months from start to finish as a realistic timeline. It can finish quicker or it can take longer. Like we have completed transactions in a number of weeks and we've completed transactions that have taken years. And in terms of the steps involved, it depends on the types of transactions. So sometimes we get a phone call from a prospective client saying, we just got an unsolicited offer from a trade buyer in our industry. Can you work with us to sell our business to this player? And in which case, obviously, it's a much more streamlined process than if someone comes to us saying, I want to get my business ready for sale. Can you help us with that? And then I want to run a process. So in the first instance where you have an unsolicited offer, I suppose it's obviously you have to get a non-disclosure agreement in place. We have to understand the potential acquirer. We need to understand why they're interested in acquiring the business, what their rationale is, whether their values align with yours, because regardless of how much cash someone is looking to give you within reason, obviously, typically speaking, they'll want to hold back a portion of that, and that there would be an element of time between you achieving that and the values need to align. And then like what we would do is we would work very closely with you to get your house in order, to put together an online data room, and we would share information with that prospective acquirer as and when, and then we get them to provide us with a firmed up term sheet, which could take a bit of time to negotiate. If we're happy with that, then we would go into exclusivity and into due diligence. And that can be all encompassing and can take as long as it needs to take realistically. But the more prepared you are as a business owner for that due diligence process, the less headache it's going to be and the quicker it's going to be. And